Well, hello again, everyone. Here we are with the EDC 171 Assignment to Information document. Now, in the last couple of videos, we've looked firstly at the first of the three parts of this assignment, and that is the summary of the project. Then we looked at the technology issues, and just now we're going to have a quick look at the reflection, which is the third part. Okay, so in the reflection you are required to pose one question to a peer based on their presentation shared on Trello. So you go on Trello, look for someone, one of your peers, who's posted their presentation or shared their presentation on Trello, and you pose one question. Now these questions might address their topic, their methodology, inquiry or research questions, research findings, and so on. So for example, you might ask a question like, how have you assessed the credibility and validity of your research? Now this is a good question to ask because this comes into the methodology. Okay, on what basis? What were your criteria for deciding something was credible and valid? And what were your criteria for discounting something as not being credible or not valid? Another example, what key words did you use in your research? And which peer-reviewed journals did you find most useful? Again, two very good questions, although it looks like it's bullet pointed for only one question. Again, because it actually addresses the methodology section. So I think they're kind of being fairly sneaky here and making you, or helping you, I suppose, to put together your methodology. Third example, has the research supported your original thoughts on the topic? Why or why not? Okay, well, if it has supported your original thoughts, how do that? And if not, well, why not? How not? And the final example is, have you had to further refine your research questions in the scope of your topic, your inquiry topic? Why or why not? Okay, now, if you've had to refine your research questions and also the scope, and scope here means your parameters, the elements of the overarching problem that you're looking into, which make your research more manageable. So it's going to be 3 or 4 specific things that you use. So have you had to further refine your research questions? And if so, why? Well, look, it's not good enough to say because that's the feedback I got, or that's because what Sam said, or what someone else said. You actually have to understand why it is that you have changed or refined or added or taken away certain questions. Now, remember, you are also required to answer one of the questions posed on your presentation. So, 2 things, you go onto Trello, and on Trello the 2 things you do are select someone who shared their presentation and ask them one of these questions. And secondly, you're required to answer a question that's been posed to you. You're already required to answer one of the questions posed on your presentation. Okay, so marks are allotted for asking a question and answering a question. Now, the marks aren't automatic. Just because you answer or ask doesn't mean you're going to get a mark or full marks. It's going to, of course, depend on the quality of your work. So it always comes down to not just quantity, but quality. Okay, all right, all questions and answers need to be finalised by Sunday, the 31st of July, before midnight. All right, I'm going to leave it there just to wish you good luck, and also to point out to you that I think I'll probably do a series of these videos on the rubric as well. Anything else that I can get my hands on that I think is going to help. All right, everyone, good luck. See you next time.